Hi everyone, it's me Sammy and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I hope you're all having an amazing day whatever it is you're doing. In today's video I'm going to be doing my own acrylic nails at home. Now I have actually started my nail tech training and my qualification for being a nail tech, so I know some bits because I've only just started, but I'm still a complete beginner, so this is going to be difficult. And also I haven't done it on myself. Like, doing it on like a dummy hand is very, very different to doing it on yourself. So that out of the way, if you do like this video, guys, do not forget to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe down below to see more videos from me really, really soon. And without further ado, let's dive into this video. So this is the current state of my fingers. I usually use glue on nails. I did gel nails on myself last week but then removed it because I thought I would want something a little bit more permanent, like acrylic, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun. I do have like a nail tech table, or like a mobile table, that I'm going to be working on, so I'm going to reposition the camera so that you can see exactly what I'm doing on my fingers. So sorry you won't see much more of my face in this video, but yeah, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to do these acrylics, and I hope and pray that they turn out all right. So I've cut my nails and washed my hands. Now I'm going to prep the cuticle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my cuticle pusher, which looks a bit like this, and I'm just going to push my cuticles back on all of my fingers. I'm just going to do my left hand for you on camera, and I'll do my right hand later off camera and show you the end result. Now I have to admit, acrylics are not easy by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm not going to pretend that they are easy. Not to mention French tips are probably the hardest acrylic style to do as well, so I've given myself a really easy job here. Next up, I'm going to take my nail tips. These are just the Ultraform assorted tips from Salon Services, and I'm just going to take the 5 tips that I need for my fingers, and I'm going to use this Salon Services brush on nail glue to attach them to the tips of my nails. Now these are a bit too long for my liking. I am going to do square tips, so I don't have to do too much shaping to them, but I do need to use my tip cutters to cut down to size. Now I don't want them actually that long. I quite like short white tips, so let's see, I think that's about right for me, so try and get the rest similar. Yeah, so that's much more like the kind of size that I want, and just going to pop the tips into the bin. And now I'm just going to grab a file and I'm just going to file them to the ideal shape for me. So that is like my ideal shape and size. Next up, I just need to file the top. I need to make sure that this ridge isn't too obvious in between the nail and that. So I need to file that down a bit, and also these tips are extra shiny, so things like acrylic and stuff won't stick to them as they will the natural nail once it's buffed down a bit. So I'm just going to take a buffer block and I'm just going to so it's much more seamless than the ones before. Now I'm going to have to go ahead and dehydrate my nails. So this is Nail Fresh. It's a cleanser and dehydrator, so I'm just quickly going to spritz that onto my fingers now. Just like that. So for prepping the nails for acrylic, you need to dehydrate and then prime. This is a primer pen, and I'm just going to draw this onto my natural nail. It doesn't have to go onto the tip, it just has to go onto the natural nail. So I'm just going to colour in the tiny bit of natural nail that I've got showing at the bottom with the primer pen. You have to be careful not to oversaturate the nail, which is why I really like using a primer pen because it doesn't let too much product out at the same time, because you can get things like contact dermatitis and things like that, especially with the monomer as well. Now it's time for the acrylic, and this makes me scared. First we're going to take our monomer, or acrylic liquid as it's otherwise known, and I'm just going to take my little pipette, put that in my little tapping dish. I've got some absorbent kitchen roll, which we also need. And I'm not going to go with the white first, I'm going to go in with the pink first, and I'll tell you why. Push your brush in. Now this is not a tutorial by any means, guys, so please don't listen to exactly what I'm saying or doing. I know what I'm saying, but I haven't had enough practice yet to be able to put it into like a tutorial. This is just how I am doing my nails, so just wanted to put that out there. Just putting my brush into the monomer now, and then we're going to dip it into the powder to get a bead of acrylic. That's when we're just going to pop that onto our nail and wipe off the excess, and then this is where we're going to start pushing and building our acrylic. So I'm only going to sort of the edge where I want the white tip to be. I'm not going over the full nail, and this is because we're going to create that smile line soon. With a file, once this has set, we're going to go in and create the smile line with the file, and then we're going to add in the white over the top of that. But I'm just going to make sure this is exactly how I want it to be. Now that is the pink sort of base done. I know they look ratchet as anything, but we're going to sort that out now. Now I'm going to go in with a file, and I'm just going to define the smile line. Now the smile line is that line that defines the white tip and the pink base. So I'm just going to go in and literally just file along the smile line and make it a nice crisp edge. Just like that. Now that line there is nice and smooth all around. I'm just going to do the same on the other four. Now that is all of my smile lines done, and now I'm going to go in with the white acrylic on the top. I've got my brush. Now what we're going to do is we're going to basically just fill in the rest of the square with the white. It doesn't matter if it goes over the pink slightly, because when we file this down, that smile line is still going to be visible. So basically this is the reverse French nail. Normally you would actually do the white first and then fill in with the pink. This is the reverse method, where we do the pink first, straighten up the smile line, and then the white we can basically just slap on the white and then buff away for the perfect finish. So this is a much simpler version of French, and that's why I love doing it like this. Right, that is done now. I just need to wait for these to cure, and then I just need to buff them up. I know they look a little bit misshapen and a little bit crazy, but you have to trust the process. Now I'm just going to file them all down until they're the right shape and size for me. So now that is this hand filed, and I've also done my right hand as well. So I'm just going to dust these quickly, get all the dust off. Now it's time to do the gel top coat. So I've got my Miley nail prep and polish wipe. I've got some lint-free wipes, and I'm just going to quickly pop this over all of the nails. Now I've got my Miley, my gel, no wipe top coat, and I've got my lamp set up here. So I'm literally just gonna pop on the top coat and then we're gonna cure it. I'm just gonna cure it for a minute. I'm just gonna do my top coat on this hand. And that is my top coats done and my nails cured. I think they look really, really cool actually. Last step though, I'm just gonna pop on some Nailberry cuticle oil around all of my cuticles. And that is it guys, that is my finished nails completed. So guys, this went so much better than expected. I'm actually really, really happy with them. A couple on my right hand are a little bit dodgy and quite uneven just because doing it with my left hand was just like next level. But actually, I think they came out really, really good. I'm gonna insert like a close-up clip of them right here so you can see a bit closer up what they actually look like, and I'm really, really happy with them actually and think it came out quite well. I think I do not recommend doing this all the time, but in troubled times then yes, maybe during quarantine maybe we should try and do our own nails as long as we're careful and safe and hygienic about it. I don't think an awful lot could go wrong, but I could be very wrong. This worked out very well for me, and yeah, I'm really happy with my nails that I done. So if you did like this video guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on my quarantine nails, and also if there was any bits that helped you or anything like that in this video, then let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know what bits you enjoyed, especially from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, bye!